Listen, you gotta listen to me. I'm here to tell you.
Several years ago, Peter Kozlow was released early from prison on condition that he work as an undercover informant for the FBI's New York City field office. Having worked his way into a Polish crime organization, he is about to provide his handler, Special Agent Wilcox, with substantial evidence to indict crime boss Ryszard the General Klimuk. Kozlow is outfitted with a wire as he smuggles a large amount of fentanyl through the Polish consulate's office with the intention of it being delivered to the general. However, Kozlow's cohort Stasek learns of a potential buyer and instead veers off plan. Meeting with the buyer, Kozlow quickly deduces that he is an undercover police officer. When tensions arise, the officer attempts to apprehend Kozlow, but Stasek kills him. Listening to this over the wire, Kozlow's handlers abandon him. Kozlow and Stasek are brought before the general, and Kozlow is told he will be required to return to prison in order to run the drug trade on the general's behalf. Initially reluctant, Kozlow agrees after the lives of his wife and daughter are threatened. Wilcox informs Kozlow that he will continue to act as an informant while imprisoned, and in return he will be freed upon completion. Meanwhile, NYPD Detective Grenz begins to investigate the murder of the undercover officer and suspects the Polish mafia. He obtains security camera recordings of Kozlow leaving the scene and the FBI vehicle driving by. The general and his wife visit with Kozlow and his wife, Sophia, in preparation for Kozlow's return to prison. The following day, Kozlow breaks his parole. Grenz meets with Wilcox and Montgomery, who deny knowledge of the murder. He also speaks with Sophia, who refuses to divulge information about her husband. Meanwhile, Kozlow begins his drug distribution but is thwarted by corrupt prison officer Sluitt, who works for Smiley Phelps, the boss of the prison gang who holds sway over the drug trade. Kozlow is nearly killed until he reveals to Smiley that he is an informant working to take down the general, Smiley's competition. Kozlow calls Wilcox for help, but she is unable to help after being ordered by Montgomery to burn Kozlow to cover up the FBI's involvement in the operation that led to the murder of the undercover police officer. Kozlow then calls Sophia, asking her to give Grenz the secret audio recordings he taped while speaking with Wilcox. Wilcox reluctantly leaks to the general's attorney that Kozlow is an FBI informant, and the general orders him and his family to be killed. Kozlow is attacked and nearly killed by a Polish gangster but manages to subdue his assailant. In an act of desperation, he takes Sluitt hostage and renders him unconscious. Meanwhile, Wilcox confronts Sophia and takes possession of the tapes. At the prison, Montgomery has taken command of the hostage situation and Kozlow, using his past experience as a U.S. Special Forces sniper, enacts a means of escape when he switches outfits with Sluitt and strategically places a propane tank behind them, causing a sniper to mistakenly kill Sluitt and hit the tank, triggering a massive explosion. Stasek and another Polish gangster attempt to kill Kozlow's family, but Grenz arrives and thwarts them. Grenz is shot but Sophia saves him and both gangsters are ultimately killed. Kozlow is transferred via ambulance and awakens to find that Wilcox is his escort. She allows Kozlow to escape as retribution for her actions. In NYC, Wilcox confronts Montgomery and has him arrested after she wears a wire to record him threatening to kill Kozlow to cover up his actions. Grenz and Wilcox partner to help Kozlow and protect his family, sending Kozlow into hiding until the FBI investigation into the corruption is concluded and he can be a free man.